Hey, what is up, guys? It's your boy, I'm Jake98 here, and today we are back with career mode, West Ham United, and we're kicking off straight with Stoke City. Sorry for my inactivity. GCSEs are pondering a bit now, and maths is probably the one that's taking my time up the most. To be fair, I'm doing a lot of studying for maths, and it's come in handy. So we've got components. See, I'm talking science now. We've got our opponents, Stoke, and we know that they're a good team, but under Tony Pulis they have been a bit limited to the style of football they play. And I'm looking forward to getting Andy on the pitch, Barkley on the pitch, and Januzaj. And we did, if you do not know, we did sign him from Man United on a season-long loan, which would go into a permanent deal for $1 million. I don't even think it was $1 million. I think it was 850,000, and Man United have let one of their biggest prospects go. Might try and look at Wilfried Zaha in this season, but I believe that we're going to have to look for a striker after this season, guys, because goals, as we know, we have made a good start, but goals are probably being lacked at the moment. We had a draw with Newcastle, and we did beat Cardiff in our opening game, and I'm hoping for a win here. Well, I'm definitely hoping for a win today. If it's not a win, I'll be very disappointed with the lads, but we are surging on now. Noble has been on form recently, and so is O'Brien. He's really pressing in the squad. He's fitting in very nice. As you can see there, he does a little bit of skill. Just that bit of skill is giving us the opportunity to try and score a goal like Andy Carroll did there. Obviously, he hasn't scored yet. I'm a bit disappointed with him, but he is trying his hardest, to get in that goal line and poach for a goal with his big old head. And as you can see, we want to get him his debut goals. And Ross Barkley's also playing as well today, guys. He's probably going to be one of the essential players of my squad, and we're going to have to try and influence a bit of the army here. He's surging for it. He shoots. He puts it in the bottom right-hand corner, and 19 minutes, we get a goal. Diarmi, pure genius. He is a maestro on the ball. He takes it past players like it's everyday free reasons, and he storms past them. The goalkeeper has no chance, and we go up 1-0 early on in the game, and this is good. We get a nice through ball there to Jarvis. Jarvis is going to try and curl it in. Andy Carroll's there, but he's offside. Now, he did actually get pushed. I'm not very happy about that. I, showed my feelings to the ref, but no decision was made, and it is half time. We're going at half time at 1-0. Now, I think we've had a good first half. We could have had more goals. As you can see, Everington there, ex-West Ham player, a good player for us, but not a legend in my eyes. And as you can see, we have had the majority of shots on target and possession, and we're going to try and look for a second goal in the first half. Mark Noble there with a bit of individual skill. Nice to see that from him. He's my main man in the squad. My aim is to get him into the England squad, as well as James Tompkins. They are both great prospects. As you can see, O'Brien is showing individual skill. 27-year-old right back, or left back he can play as well. And he's playing exceptional. And I'm really pleased with him. He's playing really well for us. We try and put it through. Andy Carroll is obstructed there. He tries to get it through, and he's limited to what he can do. I would like to try and implement a bit of Jack Collison into the squad soon. Get him into the pitch. But Jarvis, individual shot, nearly sneaks past the goalkeeper into the top right-hand corner. But he is top form. This goalkeeper is on form today. And obviously, I know he, let one in, but that wasn't purely down to his fault. The Army's just a maestro on the ball, but it is Asmir Vegovic. Andy Carroll tries to put one in there, and we nearly get a second goal. And he's limited, He's trying so hard to get that goal. That will mean, his first goal for the club. Obviously, he was here when it was on loan, but his first goal for him being in a pure West Ham shirt. I don't know what O'Brien was trying to do there, but he did get the ball out for a clearance. Mark Noble, as you can see, 2 assists, league best. And he is fantastic, 26, still young, middle of his career. Well, I say middle, you could class it as still very young, he's the longest serving player at our club at this current time. And we want to keep him here for eternity, I've got plans for him after he leaves the club or retires. I'm hoping he won't. I would love him to stay on, but they're coming in at us now. We're starting to slop a bit at the back. We don't want to give him chances. The Army is trying to get it, out, but obviously there's one player of theirs that is down and injured. Obviously our big men at the back have done something to hurt the guy, I would just say to him, come on, get up, play the game. We haven't got long left. And be a man about it, These men playing football today. I know my players of my squad, West Ham, I love the squad. Got to know them really well, but I believe football players in general get paid too much, You want to be a man, go in the army. That is my fact for the day, or my statement for the day. Now, it is full time, and we have the 1-0 victory thanks to the army and a great team performance. I'm very happy with the lads, and it's looking good. We've started off very well this season, and I've got great things to come from the club. I'm expecting good things. It is transfer deadline day. We have no business to be doing at the moment. We have limited funds right now, but we have spent it wisely. We brought in Ross Barkley. We have also brought in the big one, Januzaj. He's not the big one, but that'd be a good transfer for us. We brought in Aaron Questwell to strengthen it at the back a little bit, and as you can see, we are rejecting an offer for Joe Cole. Petty offer. We're not going to, accept it. He's 31. I want to keep him at the club. He's done very well so far at the beginning of the season, and as far as I'm concerned, he's a West Ham player through and through. And obviously he did join Chelsea, a bit devastating years ago, but as you know, Diarra did leave us to go to Arsenal. It's good for the land, he wants to get first team football. But we get an audacious offering from Bordeaux for Andy Carroll. Now, it's not an offer that I want to, entertain, but I'm going to be silly here, I'm going to put in a counter offer. If you can offer me this much, you come back and give it to me, because if they gave me that, I would go out and buy a really, a top class striker or a couple of young players. But I don't want to let the big man go. He's only just signed for us, so I just put that in, to test them a bit, and they're not going to accept that. So we have also signed Victor Andrade, if you didn't know. Now, I believe, if you didn't see it, it was either because it wasn't in an episode, but we signed him on loan, Victor Andrade, and he's looking like a good prospect, And I'm looking forward to getting him into the squad. Brazilian talent. I believe he is 17 years old, and he's a centre forward. So we have got a bit more pace at the front now, and we want to get, the goals banging in. And I'm looking forward to, having him up there, swapping him around with Andy Carroll a little bit. We get an offer in for Paul McCallum. He's not going nowhere, I'm afraid. Now, I'm stopping a bit just to think about it, but I don't want to let the guy go. We are a bit short up front on strikers. Obviously, Carlton Cole didn't go through. And I didn't feel he could bring much to the club, so I didn't bother bringing him in. But McCallum will be staying. And I get this in a news update. The guy said, come on, Morgan, go check your news feed. Something about you. A wanted man. I've barely managed 3 games. And they're coming in at me saying, potential management jobs. I don't want to manage a national side yet. I've only just come to the club. Leave it 1 or 2 seasons, maybe I might consider it. Only if it's England, This England team right now, managed by Roy Hodgson, needs improving, This is why they need to come and watch West Ham play. The biggest English squad in the Premier League, and we get overlooked every week. Mark Noble is someone that should be playing for England, and also in real life. I may as well put that out there. Mark Noble, Ravel Morrison, Andy Carroll, James Tompkins. We've got Nolan, Downing, Cole. The list could go on. We've got fantastic youth system as well, guys, if you didn't already know. And transfer deadline day has ended. A total of 109 million has been spent. Now, a request and something that I've been having on my mind recently. Obviously, we want to get, number 6 retired. I kind of forgot, I shouldn't. It's quite bad for me saying that, but I forgot that number 6 was on Cresswell. And, that's got to be retired. That number is for the one and only Bobby Moore. No one will ever be taking his place. Not Aaron Cresswell. Certainly not Aaron Cresswell. He would never live up to the standards of Bobby Moore. And we've put him at number 15. And Ravel Morrison is going to be changed to 25. I'm pleased with that. They're not psyching a bit too much about their numbers. And they're coming back and say potential management jobs. Not even going to consider it. Norway and Australia. Wouldn't even consider it for the world. So, no worry there. Now, they come back and say, my scout, that they've got 2 players. Obviously not the best scout. So I'm not going to put myself into any situations that's going to get me caught out, We're taking a look at their stats, and we don't know enough about the guys yet. So we're going to continue scouting these guys. They are English talent, and we want to bring English players in, obviously, because we are known for the academy of West Ham United. Players leaving on international duty: Guy Demel, Winston Reid, obviously. 2 Welsh players: Yaski, Rat, and O'Brien. And we will see if Mark Noble can get into that England squad soon. From now on, guys, episodes will consist of 2 games each, because they were the first 3 games of the season, and we're going to push for the season 1, and we're going to see where we can get at the end of the season. Thanks for joining me for episode 8, guys. Hit that like button and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for your support, and if I am inconsistent on uploading, then please let me know. It's purely down to GCSEs. Thank you for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.